Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. This is another episode of Healthy Discussion, and we're going to talk about this auto loan crisis. On average, it costs about $700 to $1,000 to get a brand new car. Used car, you may be a couple of $100 underneath, $500 to $600. That's just for the car now. We're not even talking about insurance. We had a $1.5 trillion auto loan crisis. We already know that the United States is $33 trillion in debt. You have student loan that just started. You got auto loans that's overpriced. You got memorandum that just ended. Leave them comments down below. I want to know what you think about what kind of times we're in. Is this the beginning or the end? Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. But let's pay attention to the auto loan industry, because some things you just must know.
Are everywhere. There are more than 275 million vehicles on the road in the United States.
People, they equate cars with freedom. There is this way in which it gives us an ability to explore and see.
It's no way that cars are considered freedom or a sense of freedom anymore. How? How you gonna be free when you still owe for the car that you just bought? How are you free? No, that car is enslaving you. You work for the car now. The car doesn't work for you. Smash that like button if you agree.
And expand our lives.
But in recent years, owning a car has gotten expensive. Really expensive. More than 100 million Americans have an auto loan, and auto loan debt in the U.S. is currently at $1.5 trillion, a record high.
Outside of purchasing your first home, a new car or an auto is the second largest purchase for most people. Given the transaction prices and vehicle prices today, financing is required to buy these vehicles.
In 2023,
Well, financing is required because most people can't afford. The massive amount of people cannot afford. But you can afford anything you can finance, huh? But can you really afford it? Ask yourself that question. Smash that like button. Leave them comments down below. Can you really afford it? I want to know.
Average monthly auto loan payment for a new vehicle is $725, up from $650 in 2022. The average monthly payment for a used vehicle is $516 in 2023, up 2% from the prior year. Meanwhile, consumers don't typically cast their car buying experience in a positive light.
It was a very quick process, and I did feel like they just wanted me to sign at the bottom line as quickly as possible.
For years, complaints and lawsuits have been popping up left and right against lenders for alleged discriminatory and illegal practices.
It undermines my trust.
Our number one priority is to our consumers. And so we have put a variety of processes in place to ensure that is the case.
So what's happening in the auto loan industry, and what can consumers do to make sure they're protected?
How would you protect yourself in this current economy? How can you protect yourself in this current economy? Leveraging your skill sets, learning a new skill or two. Don't get comfortable with yesterday, because tomorrow is a brand new day. So learn something new, maybe in IT, maybe in HVAC. See, I did the research and the data shows that the companies that AI and machinery and immigrants, they will take over, right? The industries that they will take over, it's other industries as far as trades that's wide open. So how about you focus on that? Not financial advice. I'm just giving you a solution to this problem. And I'm not saying that the solution is going to be easy. No one ever said that. Nothing worth getting is easy anyway. I never said that. But it's time for you to start reaching and learning new things, or else you will get left behind. They say no child left behind, but the way I see it now in today's world, it's going to be no adults left behind, because most will be. They don't want to learn new skills. They want to be stuck in their ways, and they think that's okay. Well, okay, we're going to see what's going to happen. Smash that like button if you agree. Leave them comments down below. Do you plan on learning a new skill or two? Scaling up your business? Doing something new? Learning something new? Or are you okay with the skills you had yesterday? Only time will tell, but let's continue.
Just like any other loan, an auto loan is a lump sum of money you're given to purchase a car.
Correct.
Money you're borrowing and have to pay back over time.
Correct.
Once you've been approved for a loan, often including a down payment, you can drive your new or used car out of the lot. But it's only yours as long as you make monthly payments.
Incorrect.
With interest, of course.
It is not yours. Rightfully, it is not yours until you pay for it outright. And you get that title, that's when it's yours. When you have that title and that pink slip in your hand and it says your name on it and everything else, then rightfully the car is yours. It's the bank or whoever's financing the car. That's who owns the car, because whoever you're paying your money to, that's who owns the car. So I don't know what they're talking about. That's why I said time out. Smash that like button if you agree. Leave them comments down below. When do you own a car? Before or after the pink slip? Let's continue.
Take 32-year-old Sean Miller, for example. In 2019, he bought a new car for just more than $48,000. He put down about $10,000, locked in a 3.89% interest rate for a 72-month term, and now makes monthly payments of about $590. By the time the loan is paid off, he'll have paid nearly $5,000 in interest. And then there's a caveat. Until you fully pay back the loan, the lender holds the title and can repossess the car at any time if you fall behind on your payments.
The lender.
Noelle Saldana was at work when her husband called.
The lender has the ability to do this. The lender, once again, you don't own anything until you fully pay for it outright. Facts.
To say their 2011 Acura had been stolen right in front of their East Orange apartment building with their 1-year-old daughter Hannah in the back seat.
Just got back to working. Got a little behind my payments.
Repo guys going into your driveway in the middle of the night and taking your car. That's one way. They have these switches that.
But why would repo take your car? Because you missed a payment. See, repo guy, they in business too. They have a business too. They have kids too. They have family too. You don't pay, they come take your car. That's their job. They go back home. So what's so wrong with the repo man? People just must be responsible.
The car's off.
There are direct and indirect lenders. A direct lender would be your local bank, credit union, or an online lender.
Correct.
Once you're approved for a loan through a direct lender, you can then head to the dealership and shop around for your car just like a cash buyer would. As for indirect, that's when you go to a dealer and they provide you with financing options as you're buying the car.
Notice what they said though, cash buyers. The only way to beat what's going on right now, inflation, interest rate, you gotta be cash heavy. You must be cash heavy. That's the only way to beat what's going on right now. Cash. Because last time I checked, a whole bunch of cash, you don't have no interest rate on cash. You don't have an interest rate when it's time to borrow from home loans, to car loans, to loans, to student loans. All these loan services. That's what you have to worry about. But America was built on what? It's built on credit, entrepreneurship, and violence. It's built on credit. We're $33 trillion in debt. I don't think people can wrap their head around it. And it's climbing. Tomorrow, we may be 34. By the time the presidential election in 2024, who's to know what it may be? But I know for all my life since I've been in the Americas and in the States, our debt didn't decrease. In fact, everything has been considered inflationary. Why? Because money is finite. It don't matter how much money you have, you will run out. So on that note, the name of the money game, money is designed to be inflationary. So what you had yesterday isn't the same as today. Or yesterday's price is not today's price. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. But let's continue.
You might be at a Subaru dealer and you just picked out the perfect car for your family. The dealer sends your financial information to Chase.
The dealer sends your financial institution to Chase. Cash is the solution for these type of things. Smash that like button. I'm going to leave this video link in the description. I'm going to pin it right in the description in the chat. I want you guys to watch the video. Finish watching the whole video. I'm not going to cover it all today. I'm going to leave the rest for you. Subscribe to the channel. The channel is free. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share. Share this information. You may have a cousin, a relative, a friend that may want to buy a car. This may not be the time to buy a car. Tell them the name of the game on when to buy a car. You know, it's buyers. To me, the buyers have the power now. You can go if you have cash and you can go negotiate. Because you know they're not selling our hotcakes anymore. The consumers aren't really buying anything. They're not buying what they want. Now they're buying what they need. So now if you have cash, the power is in the money. Cash is king. So it's time to run around the board as a king. Don't forget to share, like, comment, leave them thoughts down below. Did you see a yellow boot or orange boot outside, Timberlands on somebody else's car? Did they reboot their car system? What's going on? I just want to know, did you see the repo man in your neighborhood? Leave them comments down below. I want to know. On that note, peace, love, and blessings. And remember, positivity over negativity always.